Hello, my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. Yes, it's been forever since I've done a cutting video. Especially been forever since I've done one with the Viking sword. This video comes requested to me by, I believe it's Derek something. I didn't have time to look and memorize his name before coming out to do this thoroughly. But I will be putting credit in the comments and in the title of the video, since he requested to do a video about the cold steel Viking sword. So, without further ado, don'ts, probably shouldn't, let's get started. Now, because of the general shape, weight, and mass distribution of this sword, the weight of the blade alone really does a lot of work when it comes to the cutting. As if I just let the blade free fall, now that wasn't 100% just free falling descent, because if I physically just let this thing free fall, it would fall wherever the hell it wants to. But because of the way that the Viking sword's edge geometry is made, single bevel going straight from the center down to the edge, and because of the weight behind it, it does not require a lot of physical power to get decent cuts out of. Which, if you're not having to worry about physically exerting yourself to get the good cuts, actually allows you to focus more on your edge alignment than if you actually had to muscle your way through the cut. And yes, I know that there's a little fuzzy white thing in the corner. My camera lens screen protector cracked, and I don't have the money to get it replaced at the moment. Oh, there is a downside to having a blade that you don't need to worry about putting a lot of power in, and that is when it comes to doing cuts like I just did. If you get too used to being able to just let the weight of the sword free fall and do the work for you, then when it comes to more precise cutting, like a wrist or a snap cut, then you can get a sense of not knowing exactly how much force to put into the cut. Especially on larger bottles. I don't know why I grabbed the Fanta to prove my point. Point proven. Just for shits and giggles, I want to see if I can get an empty with this sword. I did mark it, but I didn't cut into it. I kind of just cracked it. How the hell that got dirt in it, I don't know. Now what I had attempted to do is a horizontal cut. Horizontal cuts are difficult because unlike with diagonal cuts, where the blade naturally gets pulled and drawn into the cut, horizontal cuts usually end up with the blade hitting directly flat against the target and doesn't have nearly as much pull through. To counteract this, what you have to do is, as you're coming in, keep the blade, instead of hitting directly smack on, you want to keep the blade at an angle and kind of arch and pull while simultaneously flicking your wrist forward for follow through, like so. With a two-handed sword, this becomes even easier. Because with a two-handed sword, you're able to use your front hand to guide, and you're able to pull with your bottom hand to create the pull through and flick. So like this. Keep it at an angle, arch, and flick. Arch and flick. Arch and flick. What happens if you don't arch and flick? What happens when you do arch and flick? Yeah. Just thought I'd get out here. Make a quick little cutting video because I was asked to. And let me know what you think down in your thoughts below. Cold steel Viking sword. Maybe I'll do a secondary video where it's just cutting ASMR with this thing. So I'm out. Peace.